A blank, also known as a facial treatment, is a professional skin treatment that improves the condition and appearance of the skin. Facial. An important part of a facial treatment that determines skin type, condition, and the recommended treatment is the skin analysis. What term describes a condition that requires avoiding certain treatments, procedures, or products to prevent undesirable effects? Contraindication. Clients who present skin abnormalities, open sores, or fever blisters should be referred to a blank. Physician. Any important observations or contraindications should be recorded blank in the client's record card. In colored pen. Completed client intake forms and service record cards may contain blank information about the client and must be kept in a secured room or cabinet. Private. When giving facials, blank in the presence of your clients as much as possible. Perform your disinfection procedures. Cosmetologists should avoid wearing jewelry on the hands or arms while administering facial treatments because rings and bracelets may blank the client. Accidentally injure. During an analysis procedure, cleansing milk is applied to the skin using blank. Upward circular movements. When removing cleanser in the eye area, move outward on the upper lid and blank. Inward on the lower lid. What tool provides a magnifying lens surrounded by a circular light, providing a well-lit, enlarged view of the skin? Magnifying lamp. Blank is determined by how oily or dry the skin is. Skin type. Oily or dry conditions of skin that cannot be permanently changed, only improved with treatments, are determined by the skin blank. Type. The amount of sebum produced by the sebaceous glands determines the size of the blank. Pores. Obvious pores on the surface of the skin indicate blank. Oily skin areas. The term blank means lack of lipids and describes skin that does not produce enough sebum, indicated by absence of visible pores. Alipidic. What type of skin appears shiny or greasy from clogged dead cells in the follicle? Oily skin. Which term describes follicles impacted with solidified sebum and dead cell buildup, also known as blackheads? Open comedones. Which term describes follicles impacted with solidified sebum and dead cell buildup that appear as small bumps just underneath the skin's surface? Closed comedones. The difference between open and closed comedones is the size of the follicle opening, called the blank. Ostium. The cosmetologist must receive blank instruction in order to properly perform extraction of clogged pores and comedones. Hands-on. Blank is considered a skin type because the tendency to develop this condition is hereditary. Acne. Acne bacteria cannot survive in the presence of oxygen and therefore are blank. Anaerobic. Pimples that have a pus head are called blank. Pustules. What term describes dark blotches of color on the skin caused by sun exposure of hormone imbalance? Hyperpigmentation. Which term describes rosacea conditions with dilated surface blood vessels? Telangiectasias. Which term describes rosacea conditions with areas of skin with distended capillaries and diffuse redness? Cuperos. Treatments that produce heat or stimulate the skin should be avoided for clients with which skin disorder? Rosacea. What skin condition? Areas of hyperpigmentation, wrinkled areas including areas not in the normal facial expression, and sagging skin from damage to elastic fibers to chronic and frequent exposure to the sun over the client's lifetime. Sun-damaged skin. Blank are non-foaming lotion cleansers designed to cleanse dry and sensitive skin type and to remove makeup. Cleansing milks. Blank are cleaners containing surfactants that cause the product to foam and rinse off easily. Foaming cleansers. Foaming cleansers that wash off easily contain a detergent that is also known as a blank. Surfactant. Products that are designed to rebalance the pH and remove remnants of cleanser from the skin are known as blank. Toners. The process of removing dead cells from the surface of the skin is blank. Exfoliation. Cosmetology professionals are only allowed to use products that remove dead skin from the stratum blank. Corneum. What products are used to physically remove dead cell buildup? Mechanical exfoliants. A cream-type enzyme applied to the face and rolled off the skin is a blank. Gummage. What are scrubs that contain aluminum oxide crystals along with other granular scrubs? Microdermabrasion. Blank contain chemicals that loosen or dissolve dead cell buildup, can work in a relatively short time or be combined in a moisturizer for longer effects. Chemical exfoliants. Exfoliants that dissolve the bonds and intercellular cement between cells are blank. Alpha-hydroxy acids. Salon alpha-hydroxy acid exfoliants are often referred to as blank. Peels. Chemical exfoliants that work by dissolving keratin protein in the surface cells are known as blank. Enzyme peels. An enzyme peel that does not dry the skin and can be used during a steam treatment is the blank. Power form. Products used to increase the water content of the skin surface are known as blank. Moisturizers. Water-binding agents in moisturizers are also known as blank. Humectants. What are oily or fatty ingredients that prevent moisture from leaving the skin? Emollients. Moisturizers for oily skin are most often found in lotion form and generally contain blank amounts of emollient. Smaller. Shielding the skin form blank is probably the most important habit to benefit the skin. Sun exposure. Skin products that have a higher concentration of ingredients are blank. Serums. Individual dose of serum sealed in small vials are called blank. Ampoules. What is a lubricating cream that must be thoroughly removed for additional products to penetrate the skin? Massage cream. What are concentrated treatment products often composed of mineral clays, moisturizing agents, skin softeners, aromatherapy oil, botanical extracts, and other beneficial ingredients to cleanse, exfoliate, tighten, tone, hydrate, and nourish the skin? Masks. Oil-absorbing masks that have an exfoliating and astringent effect, making large pores appear smaller, are blank. Clay-based masks. Masks containing hydrators and soothing ingredients that do not dry hard and can be used on sensitive skin are blank. Gel masks. Masks containing blank and other beneficial ingredients are melted at a little more than body temperature before application and applied over treatment creams to allow the cream's ingredients to penetrate more deeply into the surface layers of the skin. Paraffin. Which masks contain special crystals and dry to a plaster-like consistency. Modelage masks. What thin, open-meshed cotton fabric is used to hold mask products on the face? Gauze. The manual or mechanical manipulation of the body by rubbing, kneading, or other movements is known as blank. Massage. The impact of a massage treatment depends on the amount of pressure, direction of movement, and blank. Duration of manipulation. The direction of movement in massage should always be from insertion of the muscle toward its blank. Origin. What is a light, continuous stroking movement applied with the fingers or palms? Effleurage. Every massage should begin and end with which movement? Effleurage. What kneading movement is performed by lifting, squeezing, and pressing tissue with light, firm pressure? Petrissage. Blank is a form of petrissage in which the tissue is grasped, gently lifted and spread out. Fulling. What is a deep rubbing massage movement in which pressure is applied to the skin while moving over an underlying structure? Friction. Pressing and twisting the tissues with a fast back and forth movement is a form of friction known as blank. Rolling. What is a stimulation form of massage that consists of short, quick tapping, slapping, and hacking movements? Tapotement. What is a chopping movement performed with the edges of the hands whereby both wrists and hands move alternatively in fast, light, firm, and flexible motions against the skin? Hacking. The point over a muscle where pressure or stimulation will cause contraction of the muscle is the blank. Motor point. To soften skin tissues and follicle accumulations, making them easier to extract, it is recommended to first use a blank. Facial steamer. To provide a buffer for the skin when using a brushing machine, apply a thick layer of cleaner or blank. Moisturizer. An applicator used to direct electric current from a machine to the client's skin is a blank. Electrode. High-frequency electrotherapy machines have how many electrodes? 1. What is the process of softening and emulsifying hardened sebum that is stuck in the hair follicles? Desincrustation. The process of using galvanic current to enable water-soluble products that contain ions to penetrate the skin is blank. Interferesis. Nikola Tesla is credited with discovering blank. High-frequency current. Light therapy using a light-emitting diode uses blue light to treat skin that is blank. Acne-prone. What is a mechanical exfoliation that uses a closed vacuum to shoot crystals onto the skin? Microdermabrasion.